It's week 4 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's gonna be a good one. Coming up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers will have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that.
Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
From the gun on third down. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. They'll run here from the gun. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up first down. Oh, they're looking option, headed left side. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be third and just a yard. Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. This time it's a passing play. He's got a man left. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. All right, here we go, second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. To the outside, it's intercepted. And he's gonna go. It's a pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Pass play coming here. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Receiver in motion, headed right. Back to pass on 1st and 10. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
And they take him down right along the 30. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the return at the 27. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. They bring the pressure. Down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play, first, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. He fields it cleanly. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. They're set up at the 35 now. They send a receiver in motion right. They'll run it from the gun. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second and 6 coming up here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And that one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Running it now out of the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The pickup of 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught by his back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He gets 6 on that play, and that gives them the 1st. They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
And 4 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they bring him down around the 34. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now off play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Motioning one of the tight ends. Working inside the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown! He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys grow their lead to 8. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. This offense getting all set for this series. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll run here on 1st down. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another carry for him. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At their 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. And he's brought down for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Escapes the pocket. He calls his own number again. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw now. Gets it to him on the screen.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a 1st down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking for a throw here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. He's dropping back to throw. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out!
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, it freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to halftime. It's a 14-point game after 2 quarters of play. Now we'll toss things to Jonathan Coachman in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you.
Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Punting unit out now. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And some professional English on that ball as it bounces out just short of the end zone at the 2-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. That one hits for 30. And that'll be a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. He'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. That one's complete right side. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that'll give them a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Throwing from the gun here. Throw left side, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Option design here. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal a little bit tougher here. They'll run here following the penalty. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! These guys start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And these guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Now this offense getting set to work here. The touchdown dropped this back to a one-possession game, so they're hoping to get some breathing room right back here. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give him a 1st down. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. First down, he'll throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down and 15 yards to go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So we're through 3 here. It's still just a 1-score game as we resume play in the 4th. They've got first down from the 31. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
This offense making its way back out now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Ball at the 33 for first down. Airing it out to start this drive. It is caught left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And this one doesn't go far. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with third down and 3. Looking to the air here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, these third and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on third and short, they can't get the job done.
And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense ready to head back out. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Here's a give up the middle. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They give it to him again. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
The running back gets it on the draw. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They're throwing it. Put the body on the line for his team. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete left side. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. They pick up 20 yards there. And they're going to have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down from the 31. Pass play now. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's second down. A give now from the gun. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's about 43 yards for it. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll throw it again. Cut out left. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here. 2nd and 3. He's on the move. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And they'll have first down. Now looking to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Running back sent in motion. First down from the red zone. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. It's second and goal. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down. Now to throw. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
That kick obviously gets it back to a one-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Give now to the running back. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's a handoff up the gut. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Call it 7 yards. That's going to bring up 4th and 4.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. The offense getting set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.